an undergraduate, at that particular point in time, I was very much interested in doing a daily comic strip. That was where my focus was, and then I wanted to move more in a contemporary art direction. But I sort of drug I drug all the cartooning stuff along with me then. I knew I still wanted to kind of use it as a device within the work at that time, and I continue to do so. I like the gestural mark making. You have to kind of ride the lightning a little bit more. You have to like dance with the chaos in order to get it to work. I like leaving the story a little bit more open-ended for the viewer. You know, I try and get out of my own way as part of the process. There is an element of the subconscious that sometimes becomes conscious and sometimes doesn't. If that happens, I'm usually aware of it after the fact. I'm reflecting back on what I already did. When you finish a piece of artwork, the end result is, for me, is to make it feel different than the one before and not repeat myself. And sometimes that's an incremental difference in the last piece. Sometimes it's a huge leap forward and not like a tiny step. I don't want this to feel like something I did before it. I want something about it to be unique. I mean, I certainly have a very specific visual language that employs gestural mark making and cartoonish references and hard-edged geometric abstraction and now this sort of physicality of material with collage. But hopefully I'm not being redundant. I like coming up with titles that are sometimes incredibly philosophical. A lot of them are rooted in social commentary. A lot of times they're really ridiculous and even sophomoric. I give myself permission to like leave that world completely open however I choose. I am the benevolent dictator of the work here in my studio, you know. I like the wordplay of it. I mean, I like making things that are energetic, that have a lot of physicality to them. There's a lot of bravado in the work, you know, because I think it takes confidence and technical ability to pull that off, and I'm still kind of there with, that's where I'm at with the work. At least right now. I mean, maybe I'll get a little older, mellow out, and I'll do some like mellow seascape painting or a monochromatic thing that you meditate on in a quiet room. Who knows? But where I'm at right now, I still like them to feel like they've got a lot of raw power. Sometimes I think of the work as kind of like an intellectual primal animal. I want the work to still continue to kick you in the crotch while tickling you under the arm at the same time.